As a little boy growing up, it was my responsibility on the farm to care for the chickens. And I fell in love with raising chickens. I became very good at raising chickens. As a little child, we would gather all of our chickens together in the chicken yard. And my brothers and sisters and cousins would line the outside of the chicken yard. But along with the chickens, they would help make up the audience, the congregation. I wanted to be a minister. So from time to time, I would talk to the chickens. I would preach to them. And when I look back on it...
Your parents didn't worry about that at all?
No, they really didn't. They thought I would grow up to be a minister, and they thought I was learning by preaching to the chicken, practicing the sermon. So these chickens never quite said amen. But they would bow their heads, they would shake their heads. And when I look back on it, I'm convinced today that some of those chickens that I preached to in the 40s and the 50s tended to listen to me much better than some of my colleagues listen to me today in the Congress. And as a matter of fact, some of those chickens were just a little more productive.
Why did the Till case, 1955, have such an electrifying effect on Black America and the United States in general, from you to Muhammad Ali to any number of people that became important figures in the civil rights movement? Why that case?
Well, Emmett Till, this young African-American boy, 15 years old, came south, and he went to a little store, and someone accused him of whistling to the clerk, a young white woman. And he went back home, went to bed, staying in his uncle's home. The members of the Klan came into the house, took him from bed, and beat him, and put a tie wheel around his neck and threw him in the river. He was lynched, and there was a trial. They were not convicted. And his mother came down from Chicago, and with others, his body was taken back. And she said, I want the casket to be open so the world can see what they did to my child. And it had an unbelievable impact